The air was filled with the scent of vanilla and freshly brewed coffee as Lily stopped by the old van turned into a mobile cafe. Her fingers trembled as she took a cup of latte, not from the cold, but from the inner tension that had gripped her for so long. The world around her seemed foreign. People, streets, even her own shadow. After her last heartbreak, she had sworn never to let anyone get close again. But life loves to break promises. Next to the van stood a girl in a denim jacket, with a soft smile and eyes that reflected the sky after the rain. She was waiting for her order, quietly humming to herself. There was something in her voice, hesitant, yet alive, as if she sang to keep herself from fading away. Lily couldn't look away, not understanding why she was drawn to her. "Do you also need coffee to start your morning?" the girl suddenly asked, catching her gaze. "Without it, I'm not really human," Lily replied with a small smile, feeling for the first time in a long while that something inside her was thawing. That was how their conversation began, strangely simple, yet full of quiet meaning. The girl's name was Sophia. She traveled the country in her old van, selling ice cream in the summer and hot drinks in the autumn. Her life was free, yet lonely. Lily, on the other hand, worked as a designer, staying up late over projects, afraid of her own emotions. They were so different, and in that, there was something irresistibly magnetic. The next day, Lily returned to the van. Then again, and again. She told herself she simply loved Sophia's coffee, but her heart knew the truth. She was drawn to this girl, to her gentle laughter and quiet strength. One evening, Sophia was closing the van earlier than usual. The wind lifted dry leaves, and the sun sank behind the rooftops. Lily approached and helped her fold a chair, and for a brief moment, their fingers touched. From that touch, Lily felt alive again. "You look sad today," Sophia said softly. "I'm just tired. Of everything. Of always having to be strong," Lily whispered. Sophia didn't respond with words. She stepped closer and hugged her gently. No words. No promises. Just a hug. How you hug someone who has long deserved it. Lily felt as if the world had stopped falling apart. That evening, they sat on the roof of the van, drinking tea from a thermos and being silent. Sometimes silence speaks louder than any words. Each day, their meetings grew longer. Sophia shared stories of her travels, of her fear of losing herself. Lily spoke of how hard it was to trust again. Both had been hurt, both were afraid to open up. Yet together, breathing felt lighter. One evening, Sophia invited Lily for a walk along the river. The moon reflected in the water like a silver mirror, and it seemed as if the entire city had paused. They walked side by side, and Lily suddenly felt Sophia's hand softly brush hers. Her heart raced. "I'm scared. Scared I'll break again," Lily whispered, not taking her eyes off the waves rushing to the shore. "We can be scared together," Sophia smiled, her eyes full of something incredibly sincere. "But sometimes it's worth taking the risk." And then it happened. They stopped, and their lips met in a soft, lingering kiss. No rush, no fear, just warmth and the understanding that two broken hearts can heal each other. That kiss was the beginning of something real, something neither time nor pain could destroy. From that night on, their world was filled with little rituals, making tea together, sharing music and favorite books, taking late-night walks under the stars. Sometimes Sophia would gently touch Lily's face, tracing her cheek, and Lily would close her eyes, feeling her heart learning to trust again. One day, they were sitting in an old bookstore when Sophia suddenly took Lily's hand and brushed her wrist with her lips. Lily smiled, and it was more than a kiss. It was a promise that someone was there who wouldn't leave, no matter what. And though the world remained complicated and the past sometimes knocked at the door, they knew they had each other. Two broken hearts had found something extraordinary, a light in the dark, warmth that doesn't fade, and a love that needs no words. Every morning, they met at the van, drank coffee, laughed at trivial things, and held hands silently. At night, when the city slept, they lay together, talking about everything and nothing, exchanging gentle kisses, and simply enjoying the closeness. In these moments, they had everything they had ever needed: trust, tenderness, and the understanding that two broken hearts could become whole.